Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome, guys. Let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto. You are welcome, future millionaires and billionaires in the crypto space. Let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind. One of the assets which has create more millionaires than ever, which is Bitcoin, one of the assets that have a zero inflation, which is not like a fiat, which is the government money, which they keep printing more money. So, guys, coming here first, as you guys can see, so Bitcoin is holding strong above $111,000 right now. So, which is fantastic, that is because Bitcoin has been trading, sideways around the 107,000, $108,000 over the past few weeks. But guess what? Finally, Bitcoin is crawling up step by step. So, good question now is that so is Bitcoin now finally breaking out? It seems like Bitcoin is finally crawling up. So we have some positive news in the market. First of all, we have some positive news in the market. So before we dive into that, let me quickly share with you guys. Let me just give a brief of what is happening in the market. We have some positive news in the market. We have Rumble, which is a streaming platform, partnering with Tether for them to be tipping Bitcoin for streamers. For that means this partnership will be taking a Bitcoin exposure to at least about 51 million users which are in Rumble. Not just that, we have Michael Saylor is saying that JP Morgan, which is taking a huge turn about Bitcoin and crypto. JP Morgan breezing a Bitcoin and crypto once again. So guys, first of all, let's dive into the market. So let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. You all share the stream. If you are watching from S, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch. Oh my goodness. Again. How the hell that happen? Sure, it's like I have to get this monitor out here. Okay, guys, let's dive into the market. Let's keep it going, man. One of my monitor just going crazy. So, guys, what you guys can see on the screen here is a Bitcoin. Bitcoin. This is the previous historical chart, but you guys can see that we are still in October. So for over the past 8 years, so at least this has become the 8 years which Bitcoin it always come out with green candle. But guess what? So today is 25th. But guess what? So we are still in about a negative with negative of about 2%. So don't be surprised. Bitcoin will still end up, with a great candle this month. We still have, almost about a week on our side for you guys to still know that. So we still have a good time on our side. So it's still not over yet. So historically, October is usually ended with a great candle. For over the past 8 years, you can see this was 2019 was about plus 10%. 2020 plus 27%, 2021 plus 29%, positive 29%, 2022 positive with about 15%, 2022 as well. Even if 2022 when the market was in downtrend, we'll still come out with about positive with about 28%. 2020 no, that was 2020, that was 2023. 2022 when it was a downtrend, so we come out with about 5%. That's what coming here. You can see in 2023 positive with about the market with about plus 28%, 2024 with plus 20 with a plus about 10%. Coming here, you can see this year it will not be different this year. So, which is to let you guys know that so we still have most of the data still show that we have a long way to go. The October is still not over yet, or it's over. So October is still not over yet. You can keep this year, keep accumulating. The big boys keep embracing Bitcoin. They keep accumulating as much as they can, so that when this asset is up, they will be in profit. As always, don't forget Bitcoin is one of that asset that have zero inflation, asset with a limit supply. There is no any other asset like Bitcoin. This is the digital gold. So you all need Bitcoin now than ever. Bitcoin is a decentralized asset. So which is why I'm here every single day to keep letting you guys know what is happening in the market, to show you guys those data. So coming here, you guys can see Robo just partner with a Theta to add Bitcoin tips for content creators. So if you have been streaming on Robo, get ready that a Bitcoin is coming for you. So guess what? So this is fantastic. This is huge. That is because over the past few years, so many people keep saying Bitcoin is a scam, which is not. So Bitcoin is a real asset. Bitcoin, I keep saying you can't fake Bitcoin. Bitcoin is energy. You can't fake energy. You can't fake energy. You can only fake the fiat, which is the government money, which is why they keep printing and printing and printing as much as they can. So the government keep printing more money every single day, but you can't print more Bitcoin. So now Robo just partner with Tether to bring Bitcoin for their creators, which I think this is also positive for the crypto space. This will bring Bitcoin to expose to at least another 50 to 51 million Rumble users, which is fantastic. Which is why I keep saying, you guys can say, most of the way the institutional investors, the smart money they keep accumulating, Bitcoin, still holding strong above $111,000. Bitcoin is still trading sideways, still consolidating. So I keep saying you need Bitcoin now than ever. You guys can see more abduction, more people keep abducting Bitcoin, more real estate, and keep adding Bitcoin to their portfolio as well. So which is why you really need this asset now than ever. So the big boys, they keep accumulating. People like Robert Kiyosaki said that he will keep buying more Bitcoin. That is because he know that Bitcoin is an asset with a limit supply. It's an asset which 21 million that will ever be in existence. Which is why more people keep embracing Bitcoin and crypto every single day. If you think Bitcoin is going away, you have to think again. So we have millions of mining machines every part of the world that power Bitcoin network, and those network get paid. So which is why every halving event. So which is why we have 4 year cycle, and every halving event, Bitcoin cut the block supply by 50%, and those people need to double their mining machine in order for them to mine equivalent amount of Bitcoin which they were mining previous cycle. So that is to let you guys know that I know how powerful this asset is. So just yesterday I was showing you guys around that Satoshi early in 2018 he come out with Bitcoin because he think like the financial system is collapsing. Then guess what? He write the white paper. So 2020, sorry guys, I take that back. 2008, so Satoshi come out with this idea that the financial system is collapsing. 2008, so 2009, so he launched Bitcoin, so which showed that Bitcoin has been in existence for the past 16 years. So for the past 16 years, guess what? It has become one of the best performing assets. Bitcoin went from nothing to something just because Bitcoin is still trading around the 100 $110,000, $111,000 today does not mean that Bitcoin will keep going up. Bitcoin will keep going up in value. You need to know that just 16 years ago, Bitcoin was nothing. With $1, you will have been able to get at least 2, 3 Bitcoin, which is as of today will be giving you almost about $500,000. So that is to let you guys know how Bitcoin is, which is why more people keep embracing it. So coming here, guys, JP Morgan to accepting a Bitcoin and Ethereum so as loans collateral by this year end. By the end of the year, so Jamie Dimon, which is the CEO of JP Morgan, a few years ago, they said that Bitcoin is a scam. They said Bitcoin is a scam just a few years ago that, they don't believe in Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is a scam. So, but guess what? Those are the people who now embracing this asset today, which is why I keep saying it. So keep embracing it, keep accumulating. When your banks, that is why Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, he said that JP Morgan taking a huge U-turn for Bitcoin is really huge. That is because those are people who think that a few years ago that Bitcoin is nothing. So you really need the Bitcoin now than ever. More people keep embracing it. You guys can see I'm not the one just saying it. So now, from now to the end of the year, so you'll now be able to deposit your Bitcoin. So without spending your Bitcoin, you'll now be able to deposit your Bitcoin in JP Morgan's banks. But get what? And get liquidity and get some fiat, get the government money which keep going down in value to spend. Instead of you to spend your Bitcoin, you deposit your Bitcoin, they give you cash. Then, so you can keep paying the loans. So this is how powerful Bitcoin is. So you guys can see more people keep embracing this asset every single day. So keep this year, keep accumulating, keep buying as much as you can. Just about that was JP Morgan embracing Bitcoin right now. It was about 3-4 days ago when Revolut get a license from a Cyprus to also offering Bitcoin and crypto. So you need to take this. This is an asset which is just 21 million that will ever be in existed. But you keep seeing that more people keep embracing it every single day. More people keep adopting Bitcoin, and we are just getting started. Many countries don't even still know about Bitcoin. We have more than 58 million millionaires on this planet. We have 8 billion people plus on this planet. Less than 0.01% of the world population still not have a Bitcoin. Less than 0.01% of the world population today, they still not have access to Bitcoin. They still not even know nothing about Bitcoin. Mostly here in Europe, when you tell anybody about a Bitcoin and crypto, they feel like it's a scam. When you're telling anybody here in Europe, trying to explain a Bitcoin, it seems like, oh, this person is trying to get me involved in his scams setup. So that is how crazy it is. So you guys can see more banks keep embracing it. Just JP Morgan who said that the Bitcoin is a scam a few years ago. Now he's adopting a Bitcoin. His bank now adopting a Bitcoin. Just like President Trump as well. 6 years ago, Trump said that he is not a fan of Bitcoin because he thinks that Bitcoin is against the US dollars. But what is happening to them? President Trump is the one mind behind the World Liberty Finance, WLFI, World Liberty Finance. But guess what? It did not just end there. Trump launched his own coin, Trump coin. So President Trump launched his own coin, which is Trump coin as well. So it still not end there. He gets involved in they create their own stable coin. His children become one of the biggest mining company in the United States. So that is to let you guys know that so Bitcoin will keep going up in value. More people keep adopting it, and for sure, Bitcoin will keep going up in value. So, guys, if you're watching from any of the social platforms, you're watching from X, aka Twitter, retweet and share the stream. You are supporting the community. So also head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. Subscribe to the channel as well. Turn on your notification bell so that each time I'm live, you guys will get notified. We can be discussing Bitcoin and crypto together. It's very, very important. So get some BChat as well, one of my streaming coin. It's live on Pump Fund, which is called BChat, as you guys can see here. So BChat is live on Pump Fund, the official streaming cost is sitting above, trading above 14K right now. That's because the market is slightly that you guys can see. The chart is still looking good, sitting above 14K. But guess what? The plan is to be using the streaming revenue, at least 20% of streaming revenue from Pump Fund to be buying back the 2K and locked. 30% of the supply is already locked. So stay strong, stay in crypto. Keep this here. So coming here, guys, let's see this. Not just a JP Morgan, which is abducting Bitcoin. Now, JP Morgan abducting Bitcoin. Revolut, they already abduct Bitcoin for a long time, but, they are getting a license from Cyprus. But guess what? Swiss Bank, so to also launch a Bitcoin banking low platform as well. So you guys can see, this is the abduction, which I keep saying. Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide every single day. Don't forget, Sailor is already holding more than 640,000 Bitcoin, when BlackRock ETF is holding more than 800,000 Bitcoin. So just BlackRock and Sailor is holding more than 1 million Bitcoin. So you can see, just my BlackRock and Sailor is holding between about 1.2, 1. That is about 1.4 million Bitcoin. Just BlackRock and Sailor. And Bitcoin is 21 million. Imagine what will happen in the next 10 years, the next 20 years, when the Bitcoin, which is in centralized exchange, finally dry up. We have less than 50% of total Bitcoin supply in centralized exchange as of today. So then guess what will happen in the next 10 years? The next heavy event in the next bull market. So this is why this asset will keep going up in value. That is because it's an asset with a limit supply. There's no much Bitcoin out there. More people keep raising it every single day, which you guys can see. So now Swiss Bank, they are now still launching, launching a backing the Bitcoin loan platform as well. I just show you guys just now the same thing, which is JP Morgan is doing as well. So guys, let's see this. Deutsche Bank strategic call. Bitcoin extremely impressive for sure for institutional adoption. So this is what I'm saying. So because more institutional keep adopting Bitcoin and crypto every single day, more institutional keep embracing this asset. People like even if countries keep adopting Bitcoin. US is holding about $20 billion worth of Bitcoin in their reserve as of today. Just like as they created gold strategic reserve years back. But US already created Bitcoin strategic reserve early this year. And Senator Siti Alumi said that the plan is to convert at least about they convert about almost about, let's say, between about 1% of their gold holding to at least 5% of Bitcoin. So they want to hold at least almost about 1 million Bitcoin. Holding 1 million Bitcoin is about 5% of total Bitcoin supply. Imagine what will happen next when the US decide to buy at least 5% of Bitcoin supply, and then Russia decide to, okay, now US are buying, so we have to buy as well. So many other countries, so like European countries here as well, decide to buy more Bitcoin. So guys, Bitcoin is here to stay. We have a long way to go. So you guys can see more people keep embracing it every single day, just like a Deutsche Bank strategic. Then now they're calling Bitcoin so expressive because the institutions they start adopting it. For sure. Why would you adopt this asset, which have been outperforming every other asset over the past few years? So coming here for altcoin, Away decide to add about $47 million in so. Away just scope out about 47 million worth of so. The big boys keep buying. Yeah, guys, I see the chart. So yours, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's discuss. About one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind. So ways they keep buying. They keep buying and buying and buying. This way just bought about $47 million worth of Solana. I keep saying it, Solana does sleep on so. I totally understand. Even if so, it's still holding strong as well, which we'll be looking into the market performance right now before Q&A. We'll be looking into market performance. Solana still holding strong as well. So it's holding around about $190 right now, 190 something dollars, which if I'm not mistaken, let's quickly see. Solana is around $192. Fantastic. January, Solana was trading around $296. Don't forget 2022 when the market have a huge pullback, when the Bitcoin was around the $16,000. Solana was I pick up Solana for around the $9-10 for so. Pick up some Solana for $9-10. I pick up some so when the Solana was trading around the $9-10 just uh, uh, just 2022 year, less than between less than 3 years. But today Solana is trading around the $192. That means back then, if you have added just $1,000 to Solana, as of today, you'll still be holding about $19,000. $19,000. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, sure. If you have added just $1,000 to so back then, so you still be holding a $90,000. That is how fantastic it is. So, which is why I keep saying, you must not buy full Solana. You can keep DCA, dollar cost average, in the market, which is why I will start a DCA portfolio next year for you guys. So for you guys who want to DCA in the market, to be DCA together. So make sure you get some catch on your side. So, which is why each time we have a pullback, and most of you guys are scared, I feel like, why will you be scared? Because, I already said this, that yes, a pullback is coming. I think it's normal. It's not, it's not just starting today. Over the past few years, after bull, we usually have a huge pullback. Bitcoin have still not even pulled back to like 50% here, and so many people being bearish. Bitcoin is just down with about 15% from, just when we deep down to like when it was around the 100, which let's quickly see. Bitcoin right now, let's look at how many percent from the all-time high. I want to quickly show you guys this. So many people keep bearish that, so many people keep bearish about Bitcoin. Why will you be scared now that Bitcoin, let me push this out. Good. I want you guys to see this. Okay, I already have it here. So Bitcoin is still not down like about 20-30% here, but you can see every single day so many people be bearish that Bitcoin is down. Even if as of today, Bitcoin is down like 11.5% from all-time high. So asset which has been going up in value, that is up with about a 4-5x between 3 years, is just down with a 15%. So we dip down 15% here from here to the uptime high to $102,000. That is about we dip down with about 18% just last 2 weeks. Now we recover back up. It's now around about 11% right now. You don't have to be scared. So guys, you guys can see more banks keep embracing a Bitcoin and crypto. So let's see what's happening here. So this is also positive. We all know that a war is not good for Bitcoin and crypto, not just Bitcoin, for the crypto market as well. But as you guys can see, US and China trade talks, it may be happening. So because the President Trump will be meeting with the China's president, which is called Xi. We'll be meeting with the president of China in the next few days, at least to also resolve this trade war, this tariff war that is been going on every part of the world as well. But guess what? This will also help the market. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin will keep going up in value. That is because, it's an asset with a limit supply, just like as you guys can see here. So Bitcoin market cap as of today is around the 2.2 trillion, 2.22 trillion. Bitcoin trading around the $111,000. It's just for gold to rotate about 5%, 2 to 3%. Was gold will rotate about 2 to 3% out from gold into Bitcoin. It's just for you to see about 2 to 3%. of this money which are in gold today rotate from gold into Bitcoin, guess what? Bitcoin will double from here. Bitcoin will be trading above $250,000. Was like 2-3% funds rotate out from gold. So we have a long way to go. Gold have a market cap of $29 trillion. Bitcoin market cap is still just in between about 2 trillion. And once Bitcoin have a market cap of gold, as of today, Bitcoin will be trading between $1.1 million. It's just for Bitcoin to have a market cap of 20 trillion. Bitcoin will be trading $1 million per coin. But guess what? Gold market cap of today is around 29 trillion. And once Bitcoin have a market cap of gold, Bitcoin will be trading $1.5 million per coin. That is to tell you guys that we have a long way to go and we are just getting started. So guys, October is still not over yet. You guys can see for the past 8 years, if you are just coming, guys, you can also rewatch the stream. So if you are just coming, so I showed you guys earlier just now that so for the past 8 years, so we usually end October. It's no longer October with at least green candle. So even if despite the 2022 when we was in downtrend, when the market was in downtrend, you can still see Bitcoin was positive with about a plus, with plus 5 to 6%. But you can see right now Bitcoin is just in between about minus 2%. Let's see what the next 4 to 5 days will give to us. Don't be surprised. We'll still end the October with about plus 5 to 6%. So, as always, guys, get some cash on your side. A crash is coming for sure. A pullback is coming. That is because Bitcoin has been going off since the past 3 years, since 2022 to date. Don't forget, the bull market did not start yesterday. The bull market did not start a year ago. The bull market did not start 2 years ago. The bull market started 3 years ago when Bitcoin dipped down to 16,000. So I'm not trying to scare you guys. Make sure you have some cash on your side so that when you have a pullback, you will be able to buy more Bitcoin and crypto. It's very, very important as well. So let's do Q&A, guys. Let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat. Once you have any question, drop your question on the chat. The streaming call is live on Pumphone, as you guys can see. BYBIT chat is live on Pumphone. If you are watching from any other streaming platform as well, so you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. Subscribe. Once you subscribe and turn on notification bell, you are supporting the community. So guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat. Rumble, I showed you guys earlier just now. Rumble partner with a Tether, to at least to be crediting their creators with about Bitcoin. This will also bring at least expose Bitcoin to about 50 million users. Just like Galaxy partner with Coinbase about a month ago to also bring their Bitcoin exposure to how many millions of Galaxy users? If I'm not mistaken, with about 60 to 70 million Galaxy users as well. So guys, stay strong, stay in crypto. Michael Saylor, he keep buying and buying, he keep accumulating. That is because he know that this is the one asset. This is the digital Bitcoin which we all need, which you all need as well. You know that we all need Bitcoin now than ever. So get some Bitcoin, add some Bitcoin and crypto to your portfolio each time you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important. Just like Brian Armstrong said a few days ago that, in the next few years, you will be using Bitcoin. Most of the world population will be using Bitcoin. And guess what? They will not even know that, that they are using Bitcoin. So you don't need to buy full Bitcoin, but you can keep DCA, keep accumulating as much as you can. Japan financial companies, they keep bringing more Bitcoin and cryptos every single day. Yeah, guys, how are you all doing, man? Salute, greetings to you guys. Oh, greetings to you guys. Oh, greetings to you guys. Oh, how are you guys doing? Good, guys. How are you all doing? Let's see for Let's see the questions from Pomfon. How are you guys all doing? If you're watching from Pomfon, I swear. I'm good. BChat still holding strong above, 14K. So get some BChat. It's the official streaming coin on Pomfon. Get some BChat. It's very, very important, I swear. So guys, stay strong, stay in crypto. Keep holding. Shake outs are normal in the crypto space. Volatility is real. If you can't hold the 2-3% dip, you will be rich. So it's either you keep your money in fiat, the government money, just like Venezuela, which inflation keep eating away their buy power, or you keep your money in a real asset, which is Bitcoin, which will keep going up in value. That is because, so you can't print more Bitcoin, you can print more fiat. Elon, which is also the richest man on the planet today, also say that about a few weeks ago that you can't fake energy, you can't fake Bitcoin, but you can fake the fiat, and the government keep printing more money. This was yesterday, no, 2 days ago, which I showed you guys the U.S. national debt skyrocketing like never before. And it will keep skyrocketing. That's because, in order for them to sustain the country, they will keep printing more US dollar. But guess what? That is why the purchasing power of US dollar has been dropping down like never before over the past few years. Has been dropping down significantly like never before. Since about 1970 to date, the US dollar buy power has been dropping down like never before. So those are the things why you need one of the best performing asset, Bitcoin. Yeah, pullbacks are normal. Volatility is real. Following, despite the pullback, Bitcoin will keep going up in value. 2011, you will be able to get a Bitcoin for just $1, for just $1. You will be able to get a Bitcoin 2011. So for just $1, you will be able to get a Bitcoin. So you need Bitcoin now than ever. More financial system keep embracing Bitcoin. More corporate company keep embracing Bitcoin. BlackRock keep buying. So just BlackRock alone holding more than 801,000 Bitcoin. Psycho keep meeting a USDT, half $1 billion almost every week. That is because the big boys, they keep bringing more money in the crypto space. Those are new money which are coming into the crypto space. New US dollar, new USDT. What are they going to use this money for? They want to accumulate most of those, good altcoin and Bitcoin, like Solana, BNB, SRP, Bitcoin as well. So this is what the big boys are preparing for. They are preparing for the dip, then they will be able to buy. So volatility is a gift. Embrace it. So embrace it when we have volatility in the market. So you have to embrace it each time we have a dip. The smart money keep accumulating. When you are fearful, thinking that a Bitcoin will go down, will keep going down. But guess what? The smart money will keep buying and buying and buying. That is because they know that, so Bitcoin will keep going up in value. So this year and hope for a long term. This year and hope for a long term. Don't give up. It's one of the way to easily achieve a financial freedom. Just about a week ago, the fear and greed index dipped down to 22. Now, let's quickly look at the fear and greed index. I think it's slightly recovered back up right now. The fear, and you can see it's now back up to 34 once again on CMC, the fear and greed index. So fear and greed index went from about 50 something to about 22 between between a week. That is to show you how easy it is for people to turn bearish, to people to change their sentiment in the crypto space. That is how it will still be when when FOMO come. People will also FOMO into the market and start buying. Bitcoin will skyrocket like never before, which is why Grant Cardone also bought about a $21 million worth of Bitcoin about how many days ago? About 2 weeks ago. $21.6 million worth about how many Bitcoin? That was about a 200 Bitcoin when a Grant Cardone, that is a company also managing about 5 point something billion in assets. So don't give up. So Bitcoin is an asset with a limit supply. It's not like fiat, which is unlimited supply. So Bitcoin 21 million that will ever been existed, not like fiat, which they can print more and print more and print more. So keep Keep holding, keep accumulating. Bitcoin mining difficulty keep reaching all-time high every single day. We show that, so more miners keep embracing Bitcoin. People which are powering Bitcoin network. Bitcoin is one of the assets which I think, the price don't follow the hash rate. So more miners keep powering Bitcoin. More miners keep buying new machines every single day for them to accumulate this asset, for them to make sure that you guess what the miners are doing. Most of the miners are not selling. They are borrowing more money to buy more machine instead of them to mine Bitcoin and sell, but they are mining Bitcoin and keeping it. But guess what? They are borrowing money, borrowing against their Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin. That is how crazy it is. So, guys, stay in crypto, you know. So, stay strong for sure with Bitcoin and crypto. Financial freedom we shall all achieve. I'll be streaming on Pump Fund later in the day. So, the streaming call on Pump Fund is called BChat, which you guys can see here. So, get some BChat if you ever need a meme coin to add to your portfolio. It's a meme coin, but guess what? The plan is to take it to millions of dollars market cap. It's still below a $20,000 market cap right now. So that is to let you guys know that we still have a long way to go. So we're building it. So once your $2, $3 add to it right now, once it's above $1 million market cap, it will turn huge for you. So guys, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. Financial freedom we shall all achieve. So see you guys tomorrow. Charisco is out, guys.